Hey, welcome, fam. Welcome to my channel, the underrated doctor. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen, I be chefing up information. Respect my existence. I'm good, favorite genuine. Thanks for coming. Thanks for y'all being here. We're gonna give it just a few more minutes, then I'm gonna get this thing going. Hold on one thing. All right. We're gonna get this thing going. Believe that. Appreciate that. Right? For when we wait for some more people to come in, um, come and join the real conversation with the underrated one, us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine be there for each other. We all we got. Remember that. We all we got. Remember that. We all we got. Yeah, we're gonna wait for some more people to come through. The title is tonight, Young and Grown Black Man Stereotype in the Past and Present. Let me tell y'all a true story about me. I'm gonna tell you a story, man. That your people better listen up. Right? So we're gonna wait for some more people to come through. Hold on, I'll be right back. I appreciate that, Gemini. Appreciate that, Gemini 605. Appreciate that. I ain't see you in a while because I hope everything is all right with you. You know, you always support me, so I appreciate that. We're gonna wait for some more people to come through. I'm gonna read it again. Young and grown black men stereotypes in the past and present. Let me tell y'all a true story about me. This is when I was younger, yo. This is a true story. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's gonna be, you know what I mean? So I'm taking it back. You know what I mean? I'm willing to let you know about certain things what happened to me in the past. You know what I mean? So people can learn from that. James Kells, what's good? The one and only. Hope everything all right with you, brother. Trying to yo, this is real right here. So yo, you see the Cash App? Cash App is $ JT 53000. PayPal me is capital JT BLACK 53. If y'all want to donate, please donate to either one. We greatly appreciate. All right. Because I'm gonna talk. I'm dropping jewels. What happened to me in the past? Favorite genuine, don't beat yourself up. You're here right now. That's all right. You know what I mean? You're here. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that though. Don't worry about you here now. That's all. Hope to see you. Hope to see you more often. You know, people got things they got to do. Oh, thank you, RB and more. Share it. Hope you come through. Art, be more. Art, be more. Thanks for sharing that, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? So let me tell y'all a true story, man. True story. True story. Well, we're gonna give like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. You know. Then we're gonna talk about that. I don't know. It's gonna be a panel discussion. I don't know yet. It really depends. But I don't think it's gonna be. But it really depends. You know. So hold on for 1 second, please. Hold on, one. I take this over 1 second. Oh, good. I'm back. I'm back. Thanks, value. Thanks, sweetie. Always support. I want y'all to support each other up here. Those powerful people. Thank you. All right, brother. So I hope you go check out what I'm saying and everything. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing another one tonight, late night. I don't know. But if all of them or if you gonna go on, I see it and everything. But thanks, brother. I want you to go support the brother. He's young, but got a lot of information. Support the sister Valerie. She's one of the few women that do support Blackman. You know, Favorite Genuine, Gemini, James Kells. Yo, I want you to check out James Kell. James Kell's gonna bring out some fire, man. I want you to go check him out, man. You know, check him out. It's a good brother right there. He got a lot of experience. See, a lot of people fail to understand that sometimes life experience, man, you can learn a lot. All right? But we're gonna give it a few more seconds, and then we're gonna go, and then I'm gonna tell you what's up with me in the past. If y'all can hear me, press 1 before I go in. And I want to thank y'all. You take the time and hear the underrated one because y'all could have done something else, but you took the time. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Genuine. Gemini 605. He's a Gemini like me. Word. I'm on the 4th. Oh, 7 Project. That's another one I want you to go check out. The 7 Project. I want you to go check them out too. Got a lot of information there. Got power here. Got, I got people that care for our people. I appreciate that. So I want you to go hear this. I want you to stay, man. This is real talk, man. This is real. You know what I mean? Mine might choke up a little bit, but yo, this need to be heard, man. I'm gonna hurt quite a few people feel, especially women. But I know about you understand. Other people understand, man. Just gotta be said, man. It ain't all about it here. Other people saying talking. Man, I've been at this for a long time, man. Southern Project, man. I want you to go check that brother out. And also West Coast African. You know what I'm saying? I want you to check these brothers out, man. They're bringing something important that we need to hear, man. I want you to check that out, man. That Dred Scott, man. That's fire right there. I've been on that for a long time too. I know. I'll see. That's what I'm saying. I don't say that much, man, but I'm on that for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And then we need to talk about these Indians that slaved us back in the 1865 treaty too, man. Need to talk about that too. I talk about that too in the past too. Maybe one of my premieres, man. I might pull that up so y'all can hear that. I did that late night too. In the morning is right. All right, cool. All right, again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Y'all true the underrated one, the number one grinder, Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. Respect the underrated one. Respect the underrated one family assistance. Respect the LDBC assistance. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Also basketball community. Black Fight Fan TV 78 Sports. TV. He the one created LDBC back in 2011. And also we have the Queen C. Cecilia Robinson, better known as Queen CC. And also the LDBC, we have other channels out there and everything. So I want you to check out. They had the Trill Talk that comes around 11:30 a.m. every morning. Between 11:45 a.m. in the morning. That's Monday to Friday. You got Fanon TV come like maybe like 1 o'clock. You got KC TV comes like 2 o'clock, maybe about maybe 1:30. Then you got Blue Blood Sports TV out there. Then you got BFTV. Check the brother out. So, and then we got other ones of the LDBC. Check them out. You got the a whole lot, man, whole lot. I want you to go check us out. All right, back to the basics. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Now, you see the title. Young and grown black man stereotype in the past and present. Let me tell y'all a true story about me. Now, if I'm going to get silent a few times, you will understand. All right, but I'm glad to hear it, and I'm going to get it in. So the ones that come later and miss it, you got to catch you on the rewind. All right, back in the late 70s. Yes, one LVC, Black Reality TV, no doubt, no doubt. But let me get to my story. Back in the late 70s, when I was in elementary school, I have a teacher named Miss Rose. She was she was a West Indian descent. And she didn't care about black people in this country. I'm not saying all West, I'm not saying our people in the Caribbean, but there are some, even then, even right now, they don't care about Africans in this country. But she always is trying to compare her grandson's reading score to mine. Instead of encourage me, she always said derogatory things that you can never get where he at. Chance Rogers, just good. If you new to this piece, I want you to subscribe to me, hit the bell. I want y'all, when y'all hit the like button and share it. Hit the like buttons and share, and be very much appreciated. You see what it flash up on the screen. Please donate. Please donate if you can. Thank you. Well, anyway, get back to the story. Even when I was in the other class like year before, she always said derogatory things about me. Always talk about if you was in Jamaica, you will not be lazy. Y'all will not be lazy. You know? And I come to find out she was part of that system. You know, when I talk about system of things, I'm talking about Satan, the devil, and then the devil control white supremacy. So she was a puppet. She was an old haggy puppet. Name is Miss Rose. When I used to always come to class, when I finally was in a class, I was always confront her out of a respectable way about the late great Storm Touré. Always confronted her about Malcolm X. Always confronted her of Lena Horne, the late great Lena Horne, the late great Delary. These are the people that I've named, the brothers and sisters that stand up for our community. But she used to, yeah. I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it went down, bro. That's the way it went down. So So picture when you have somebody that looks like you, but comes from another country, but comes from African descent, that don't respect you. They fall into the foot. They fall of the white supremacy mindset and blueprint. Call you a monkey. You're not smart enough. You don't study hard enough. Picture, I was not just the only one. She was talking to other brothers too. She would talk to some young girls who I'm not gonna say she did, but it was mostly us young boys. And then when she get around the principal and the district and all that, she want to act all nice and everything. You know, she was a fake. And this been going on for a minute. I remember there was this young brother, I forgot his name. He didn't want to come to class. The way she was saying certain things. And he ended up having a nervous breakdown. I always want to know what happened to him. But but as for me, you know, I never really in our class want to sit in the back. Always want to sit in front, you know? Because I learned that from the Black Panthers. You know, you stand up what you believe in. And you know what they always tell me, you're always going to have some older people, they're not going to understand, but so you got to stand firm. Respect them and stand firm. You know, she always would say, yeah, Marcus Garvey, he didn't care about your Africa. She was lazy. He always cared about Jamaicans, Caribbean, and other parts of the world. That's not true. Marcus Garvey fought for all of us, all Africans of the world. He wanted us to have our own. See, you see how this system of things trying to twist it around had her going because Miss Rose never stand up for global rights for our people as Africans. But see, this system has led black women like her, even back in the 70s, not telling what happened in the 60s, let it flow like that. These are the ones, Miss Rose and them, she was pushing like young brothers do not want to have confidence in themselves to cause them assembly line to act up so they can get arrested. Never rehabilitation, never no counsel, never nothing to help them. And that's how they had it. I remember get on the bus, school bus. Yeah, on the way to take the school bus. And thinking like, she's a devil. She's a demon. Now, as for me, be part, I was, Jehovah's Witness. I believe in spiritual being and God first and everything. But I had to see her as she's a demon. She's a old washed up demon. Did not care and fight for the rights of our young boys and our people. It's part of that fracture, fake love. And then going by back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, and I began, and I can imagine it go back even beyond maybe 2 or 3 decades before then. See, the black man always been constantly under attack. The stereotype always been out there. See, back then, they didn't have technology. It's all about the word of mouth. No. Salute to you, Tom Malone. Thank you. You want to donate, feel free. Cash App, $ capital JT 53000. PayPal me, capital JT BLACK 53. Be very much appreciated. Lit it up. Excuse me. I remember we used to go on field trips. I remember that the way she used to word us, she used to call us like chocolate man in the Olympics. Go race chocolate man. I remember when anybody that's Caribbean, and I'm not saying all Caribbean people like that, because there are some Caribbean people that do fight for rights of us Africans around the world. So Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and others throughout reggae music back in the 60s, early 60s, going to say, you know. Jimmy Cliff, Sister Nancy, and others. These are the ones that fight for the rights of Africans, the standard what we believe in as a people. But there are still some that fall into the hole of evil darkness. And they need to get called out. But get back to the story. When I was, racing in the Olympics, I remember she used to go to other classes and you go beat him, you go beat him. I heard. So I used to dig in deep and win the race. Again, I knew how the system. I ain't saying I knew everything, but I knew how to operate the mindset. Picture get back on the bus of a teacher. Did not respect young black boys in his country. She want to stick around her kind. But with some our West Indian brothers and sisters see for who she is, they end up branch away from her. It was many times I had to get where her classes at. It was like right just a few inches away. I used to go to the boys' bathroom in tears, and it'd be anger tears. Because here this one supposed to be a mother figure for our community, and just dog us out. I remember I used to get off the school bus. Yeah, share that, y'all. Y'all gotta share that, man. Y'all gotta share that. Thank you, James Cass. I remember all reliable. I'll continue doing this. He lost his nephew, y'all. I want you to pray for the brother. All reliable, all right? Let's just keep on sharing our condolences up this, this channel, man. All right? Welcome. Thanks for being here, all reliable. Thank you. No? I used to wipe my tears. I said, nah, she's not going to defeat me. And I used to talk. That's when my time I used to talk up for the other young brothers in the class. Like they wasn't in slavery in the Caribbean. And I know people can say, you picking on the black woman. Not picking on the black woman. I'm just telling the truth. See, that's just during the time, little by little, they was giving black women power to this white supremacy. they start letting them in it's feminine of this time. I mean, they've been letting them in, like, you know, in the 60s, but I'm talking about really in the late 70s. They stopped letting them in mainstream media. That's what I'm talking about. Kane Star, thanks for coming. Salute to you, brother, as always. So, when I was saying certain things, Miss Rose didn't like that. Only thing she had some titties and some fat ass, you know, that's all she had, you know. But I found out that she had help. There was quite a few some black men while teachers are scared to talk up. Not all of them, but the prominent ones. You know, be part of special education community. We tend to stand alone. And please don't think that some of them don't know what's going on. They do. You know. So after that, we go eat lunch. She makes sure that the girls eat. Remember, I was talking about the I know Tone, you know, Kane Star, he heard about it. You know, back to the base, heard about it. But she used to see the girls up there. And she always waited until towards the end of the period. We just got scraps. Now, some of the women, some youngers did offer us some food. But wasn't like that. I remember we used to get into it. She wasn't doing nothing. I could see her with a grin, smile, want us to get slaughtered. And there'd be at times that I shake my head. Damn, they put on these stereotypes about us, and we not like that. No, it's bad enough that us as black men, we gotta fight against this system, fight against this world that are wicked. But some, I ain't talking about y'all, but some of y'all outside, y'all ain't trying to hear what the underrated say till it's too late. Then Miss Rose go and tell lies about us that we ain't doing our work and everything, kind of find out. Just they look at our, well, what you told me to do work and everything. No. You know, do you know there are some old ones they need to just retire, need to leave because they just old? I think Miss Rose back then, she was about like maybe like going on 75, 76. She was closer to 80, something like that. And we was like getting teach by old stuff. No. But not gonna be that long. But this is the thing that we have to understand, that things has not changed. Look at the perception, the stereotype of a black man right now. It's all-time high It's all-time high of negativity. And we got homosexuals and some of our black women are pushing some homosexuals, some black women are pushing this narrative that we know good. They have been part of this paradigm for almost going on 50 years, maybe over 50 years, come and think about it. These are the ones who do not want families or friends in special education. So when we go on different trips, it was worse than that. They used to give out the school lunches in a paper bag and stuff like that. She used to give it out. Some of us ain't get a bag. What's good, brother? How you doing? Thanks for coming, William. And I know every time she talked to me, I look right in her face. Let her know that I know what you're doing. Stereotype, yo. Play right in mainstream media pot. A lot of different things, a lot of different ways of white supremacy come out that pot. And they stirring it up real nice, real good. So hopefully they want us to eat from it. So we could be poisoned and when we can draw away from the truth. You know? Every time I go to a class, it's nothing but hell. Nothing but hell. And I used to count the times so I could leave. Because really the sanity was on the school bus. And I'm not just saying it happened in special ed, it happened in grade classes too. Well, we're gonna stick to special education because this been happening more and more for a long time, and we scared to talk about it. I remember like sometimes, she used to bring presents. She bring some nice presents. But most of the boys, she's buy us like monkeys. Unreliable. Thanks, people. I remember she bought me a dozen Magilla Gorilla for sale. I gave it back. I said, I don't want it. No? And it's sad. Jacquel Thomas, thanks for coming. It's real sad what we have to go through, you know? And then you have other teachers, they were down with it too. I remember she used to give us a Black History test, and I used to pass it and tell her why this person such and such. She used to tell me I'm wrong. How I'm wrong. Look at the books. Yep. So us as Black men that are younger and also that are older, there's always going to be an uphill climb. But we just keep on climbing. Yep. And then, just sad, y'all. Just sad. Let me gather myself first. And thanks for y'all to be here. Share this out. Share this out. Hit up the Cash App or PayPal. Be very much appreciated. Share this out. Hit the like. I remember this young man got the math problem wrong. You know? You got some say, stand up, stand up. Beside your parents and your brothers and sisters. And I'm talking about the ones that are brainwashed. Who's going to be there? See, everything what I'm saying, they actually they actually show other brothers that we do not need to stand for one another, to advocate for each other. They, out the contrary, they want us to be against each other. It's not just the educational system. I'm talking about throughout. You know? And it pissed me off. It really pissed me off because there are some brothers, they don't get it. They just want to be quote unquote politically correct instead of telling the truth. Gregory X, thanks for coming. Please hit the like button and share this, please, Gregory. You know, share this and sub to me. So next time when I come for the Power Lash in the video, you get it first. But welcome, Gregory X. I even tell her what happened to me when I was 11, and she laughing in my face. I'm not gonna get into that. But the ones who I told, they knew who they are. I appreciate that, Gregory X. Please drop a comment one of my videos or lives so I can get you back. All right, brother? But thanks for being here. It's very much appreciated. Welcome. Hopefully in the near future you can be part of the Underrated One family. See, that back then you had to understand, fam, what's going on. I'm talking about New York and even throughout the country. They was not really hiring brothers that's willing to deal with young black boys. That was not their attention, and even right now, they was, out of affirmative action, part of that, it was quite a few white women was getting these teaching jobs. Now, did they hire some fake brothers and sisters? Yes, they have. But anybody that advocate for especially young black boys, even our community, they was not hiring. Just like Dr. Umar Johnson, he was saying, it goes hand in hand, the teachers union and NYPD, even I'm going to talk about throughout police agencies out this country. They send them there, don't teach them nothing, and they send them to jail. And the ones head of the teacher teacher association, she's a white woman for a very long time. Look it up. Well, get back to the story. I remember she used to tell me, "You're never going to graduate. I'm going to make a way. Y'all go to school. That you're never going to graduate. I mean, you're going to graduate, but you're going to graduate older. A old nasty one. Now it's going to be some people say maybe you don't know what she told. We know what we're talking about. She know what she's doing because early in her life there's somebody playing our head that she think that us as a people we don't count, especially young black boys and other nationalities in this country. And she's supposed to be the one nurture us as a people, right? Especially our young black boys, young black girls. None of this was really happening. So go figure that out. And you see why there's a lot of bastard kids out here. Hmm? Not talking about over 40 years. And everywhere that we go traveling to different trips or being in school or play around, play with each other in the yard and everything, you see none but derogatory stereotypes about black men. That is not true. But a lot of them that I know, they didn't know what's going on, but they know what's something wrong. But I knew what's going on because I learned that in the past. I'm still learning. But a lot of us do not want to talk about life lessons like that because some of us feel that it's not worthwhile. Yes, it is. It should be a teacher lesson how white supremacy work against brothers and sisters of special education. And also go on to grade school. That's why it was so important for me. I was searching for our culture because our culture is pure. And she don't even want to preach about our culture globally. I was talking about the late great late great James Baldwin. Another writer, Langston Hughes. Bethel McCoon. Josephine Baker. C.J. Walker. See, these are the people that she don't want, but Miss Rosen didn't want to talk about. But other than that, she would talk about stereotypes. You're good for nothing. You're not like our people. We work in the fields. Y'all don't want to. But it's so funny when she said that, but y'all the same ones, and I'm talking about some our Caribbean brothers and sisters around the world, but y'all want to come here for the milk and honey. And some of y'all some of y'all deliberately forget the contributions of us Africans in this country has made in this country and throughout the world. But back then and this day, we want to be politically correct. Instead of talk about the hard truth of what happened to our young black boys. And Miss Rose was not the only one. There's quite a few Miss Rose was disrespecting the young black men and young black women too. There are some was doing a good job turning our young black girls against the young black boys. And back then, you could see it. You could feel it. And you wonder why there are some people that you don't need to have that scar. That stayed with you for the rest of your life. But when you say a person, you need to get rid of it and stuff. But when you don't have anybody else to help you to see what importance that you are, what did you think they supposed to do? Especially if you got parents do not understand white supremacy. That fails to talk about the gender war back then. They was clueless, but I'm glad I had my late father and my late mother in their own way has protected me, but at the same time, they gave me the truth. Yeah, you're right, Gregory. Yeah. That's why we got to get back. I'm glad you talked about Gregory. That's because I was getting ready to talk about. That's why we got to get back to create our own curriculum. It's for our young people, especially our young boys. We gotta protect. We gotta make sure to show them about masculinity. And also at the same time, like I always say this, we gotta tell them the truth of how this system works. And the media play a big role of continually slaughter of stereotypes of black men, young black men and older. Because it's not just young black men, it's older too. And that is the conversation that we need to talk about more of these older black men too. Like in my age group, if that I am 54. We got to stop BSing around. Stop talking like a goddamn fake ass scholar and get back to tell the goddamn truth. Find damn solutions. Immediate solutions now. And trust me, I am not letting off the white man off the hook because I'm not. Because they are included too. There are some that do not like what Dr. Umar Johnson is talking about. Oh, he went out a young lady. He spent her money and stuff like that. Instead of understand, trying to save the young black boys. See, I'm a 60 baby. So I didn't get a chance to get saved. But I'm still here. Stereotype has been a negative vehicle for mainstream media for decades. Look what they did to Snoop Doggy Dogg when he said the right things about Gayle King. You know? MSNBC went so hard on Snoop Doggy Dogg, Joe Scarborough and them. Go ahead and look at it. Go search for it. They are stereotyping our brother. That the sad thing about it, love Snoop Doggy Dogg, love what he stand for, but then he went on a red pill with Jada and stuff. Look, when you talk about her, you talk about us, but fail to understand. Look what they say about us. So this mainstream media is giving evil money to some of these black women and some of these homosexuals to disrespect the black man, the continuous stereotypes of the black man. So where to get back on it? To me, where's to get back on it? Where's the safety net for it? And we have to understand it's not just white men and white women no more. It got to be other ethnic groups is practicing it, and they are succeeding a white supremacist policy. Do we get it? That is another conversation that we gotta constantly keep on having. They are hitting us in every shape and form, in every level it is. They want us to squeeze us out so bad so we could be non-existent. But the one I say, y'all ain't trying what the underrated one's saying. You're not. They've been doing this for a long time. But all along, I never gave up on myself and I never gave up on my brothers and all of our people, even though I was approaching being a preteen. Hold on, family. Like I said, I'm not going to be here long. Get back to Miss Rose. Back in the 80s, somebody had told me because she lives in the Bronx. Like I said, I was born and raised in New York. So, I'm originally from born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. First 46, first going on 46 my life. I was in New York. You know, I had one of my peeps that lives in the Bronx that know the family, Miss Rose, and she was telling me, you know, that grandson she was saying about bragging, he was on drugs, and we talking about approaching, you know, mid 1980s. Man, you can go in and that. No, no, don't go in. You know, tell me, I wish he can get better. No, ain't my fault he don't know the system, how they use them against each other, crabs in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? You throw some, live fish in the hot water trying to get out. No. That's why we gotta be very careful how we critique some of our brothers and sisters, because some of them don't get it. And there are some that don't get it, but the majority of them, they refuse to get it. Because that evil money and prestige is a motherfucker. No. I ain't trying to sound correct. I ain't trying to sound, oh yeah, the word might, but I'm just gonna give you the harder truth. No, because we have to understand what I'm talking about. A lot of people of our communities refuse to talk about it. So I could take that on. If I had to use myself and my true experience to help out some, that's what it is. If you want to support black men like me and others that trying to spread the truth, that want to spread the truth, so it could be substantial, it could be solid as a rock. You gotta support it. You gotta support it, brothers and sisters. Brothers, you gotta support this. We gotta stop supporting the ones that are quote unquote popular. Wherever you hear the truth, you guys support these brothers. You guys support these sisters. But I'm talking to brothers that you guys support it. And the ones that send me the super chat, I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's why sometimes they don't take us seriously, because we don't support each other. No. Thank you, Bayou. That's the one. And thank also IBMO to share my live. Like I said, I'm not gonna be long. I might go on tonight. I don't know. It depends. Depends how I feel. But you just cannot pick and choose to hear the truth. If we want to hear the truth, we got to be in it, even though that it feels uncomfortable. Of this conversation, I know it's not being talked about, but it's got to talk about more. That's why I'm all about Gregory X. and you got to share it out. So we still is under attack. We are still stereotyping, no matter what we do. There are some brothers that make six figures. They figure they not as zip part as problem, but they getting clowned on too. And those are the ones I don't feel sorry for them. Don't come to us, the true ones that you want help. Hell with you. So to get back to Miss Rose, we'll say a few things. I'm gonna like put this to an end. So in case that everybody want to listen, anybody else that 8:30, 9 o'clock, yeah, time. I'm talking black women. If you believe in the black man, you stand right along with them. You stand be in alignment with them. Black men. So you stand firm. Understand you're not going to get fair play from this world. You're not. They never gave us fair play. We always get the short end of the stick. But you're still here fighting. Remember that. You're here fighting for yourself, advocating for yourself, stand up to talk what's right, what's substantial is right, and for our people. But it's got to come from you first, black man. Because they're going to continue. Because we do not own this media. To really put out positive things about the black man that also happened in the past. We got a quiet few. Paul Robeson Sr., Jackie Robinson, Larry Doby. He was first American League black player. Finally, he got in the Hall of Fame back in 97 of the Veterans Committee. Look him up, Larry Doby. Underrated no things too. Satchmo Page was on the championship team back in Cleveland, I believe, 53, 54, but he was a legend of the Negro Leagues. Satchmo Page. Althea Gibson. Wilmington, first black woman win Wilmington titles. Althea Gibson won titles. I believe she won in 52 and 56 Olympic Games. I believe she got gold in Olympic Games, and back in 1956, I believe she won bronze in 52. Don't quote me on that, just look it up. But I believe it's like that. You got Jesse Owens that almost single-handedly beat Hitler in the 1936 Olympics. But where's the payback that he had to race against horses? Then 20 years later, to get an award, he cannot go through the front door. And he was older then. He had in this I'm talking about the 50s, he had to go through the side door. Stereotype, Blackman. John Carlos, Tommy Smith, 68 Mexico City Games, Olympics, 1 and 3. They put their hands up with the black fist glove, represent for our people. They were still stereotyped. 1968. John Carlos, Tommy Smith. Muhammad Ali. Almost 4 years. He lost the prime time of his life of boxing, but he stand up when he believed in, and he was still stereotyped. Poor as a rock, but he stick to his core. For us as a people, for his religious beliefs. Later on, he been loved the same way they hate us, hate him. He went on to be loved. Why do you think in 74 when he fought George Foreman, Ali, Boubaye, Ali, Boubaye, because they look at George Foreman as be part of this wicked establishment? Because George Foreman fought in the Olympic Games, did well. But he didn't stand up for our people. Muhammad Ali did. And I forgot the city they fought in 64. They was actually, that country was sick and dogs of our people. So when George Foreman bought his German Shepherd, they see him as an enemy. Stereotype. That George Foreman, I think to this day, failed to understand that. Because they remember Muhammad Ali stand up for our people, not just in this country, but throughout around the world, trying to be fit. Mom, thanks for coming. Yes, Wim, yeah. That's what they said. Ah, yeah, boobaye. Ah, yeah, boobaye. Because Africans understand he fought not just for Africans, but throughout black people around the world back in 74. And Muhammad Ali understood that. When I defeat George Foreman, I'm not defeating you, but I'm defeating the evil establishment that George Foreman adopted. James J., that's my LDPC brother. Now we gonna kick it to boxing and stuff. There are some boxers I really think that they, you got Archie Moore that stand for our people, but throughout the boxing, it wasn't that many boxers was standing for our people, like Muhammad Ali, and before then Archie Moore. Now people talking about, what about Ray Robinson? Yeah, but he was capitalist, so we can't. Oh, I forgot about late great Joe Louis. He was a trendsetter himself. But at the same time, they see him as a stereotype that he was not smart enough. He was the first one to qualify the PGA in golf back in the 50s. I mean, late 40s going to 50s. Go look it up. Joe Lewis, HBO special. For all along, Blackman always been stereotyped in this world. We can never get a break. Just like Miss Rose never gave me a break and other young black boys a break. Because she don't see us as important, our existence. She see us as a number. Let me repeat it again. And that's how the rest of us view us, especially us as young black boys. She see us as a let me underrated the grinder rewind. Let me rewind that, family. Miss Rose had believed in her mind, see us as a serial number in the jail instead of contribute to this society for a life. And so sad about it, there are some brothers later on in the few years has succumbed to that. And I can't even get mad at them because you know why? Because the parents refused to see knows what white supremacy is. They ain't had nobody to help them. At least I was brought up believing God and also our culture. But I ain't gonna say it wasn't easy for me. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me at all. You know, in their own way, they helped me. Why they get locked up in jail? Some of them died. They help. They don't know. They helped me. But the rest, I'm talking about the ones outside. You ain't trying to hear what the underrated ones say, man. You just want to sound good. And we have to understand though too. It's all about class too. Like I bring it up too. Status. And that's part of the white supremacist mindset and ways to divide us. And there's quite a few brothers throughout social media and in the sector of what we in YouTube, we have the mindset. Now there are some brothers that are doing some fucked up shit. Yeah, you gotta call that shit out. You don't be around them. But there are quite a few brothers here that are doing great work. But we don't want to announce them. Because we so caught up in our work instead of be caught up helping them as human beings. Respect their existence. Man, we gotta get together, man. That's all I'm saying, y'all. We better get together, man. If you see a person, what I brought about Miss Rose from West Indian descent, she don't even have to be a West Indian descent. I'm talking about any woman. that disrespect young black boys' existence. Your parents gotta get on together. You gotta study your history again. You gotta protect your young sons, man, because they're on attack and they not letting up. And stop saying just the white man. It be these white women and other women of these nationalities, these ethnic groups. You better understand that. So when I finally graduate out of elementary school, I got a certificate from a local senator. I forgot his name, you know, in Brooklyn. And he heard what happened. And it says to say, don't worry about it, it's over. I'm gonna handle it. And I remember when I started joining junior high school, they were saying they may cut to retire. And they had paperwork like almost like taller than me of accusations that they had against her. And come to find out, most of all of them, you know, was true. Going back 20, 30 years, even more than that. A black woman supposed to be a nourisher for our community in the educational community. But things like that, but stuff like that, people do not want to support. They don't want to have these conversations. Because this is the truth. And when you hear the truth, it makes you move into a certain degree to do something about it. But I just come to find out throughout the years, some of us as a people, we don't want to do it. Especially when it comes to our young black boys and younger brothers. We don't. We don't. It's not right. It's not right. It's still continued past and present stereotype of a young black man, young and grown black man in this country. And you still got brothers out here, they refuse to stand up into it. And it's not right. But we have to understand We got to see some of them for who they are and keep it pushing. The boys and the young black men have to succeed. The young black boys, young black men have to succeed. We got to roll up our sleeves. Even how nobody's around, just do the right thing. We got to give them hope to make it. You know, we got to constantly encourage them. And trust and believe. There are quite a few Miss Rose out there. They are very, very sophisticated. They are wearing high dress to see they touch. Low cut dress to see they touch. But these are the same ones. I gotta feel comfortable to wear them. So when you had quite a few young black boys, she don't have no respect for them. But these are the ones a few years later end up having sex with these young boys. And your brothers think that, oh, that's cool. That's not cool, man. That's some BS. And I was around, if I find some, I would crack your side of your head. There's not a lot of black women that willing to fight for our young black boys and grown men. The stereotypes that is floating out here for centuries. But your black woman, you want us to save your, but you don't even want to even say anything about us. Sad thing about it, still gonna be continuation of stereotype of young and old black men, no matter what age you are. We gotta keep on fighting, black men. We gotta keep on fighting. Let's not fall into these stereotypes. Have some of our women, some of our brothers have put upon us. And the ones has shared my life, I appreciate it. Ones want to keep on sharing, that'd be great. Drop some in the Cash App or PayPal. That flash on the screen, that'd be very much appreciated. Let's keep on fighting against the stereotypes. The fight is on. The fight is on. Black man, the fight is on. Let's not let up. Because this white supremacy, they want to squeeze us out with no voice. You know, it's safe to say, I could say this that I just want to be equal. But I said this, I'm going to be equal and I'm going to do whatever I can. If I have to go through your chest to make you feel it, that's how it's got to be. Mm-mm-mm. Fight is on, black man. Let's not give up, black woman. You know, a strong black man. Maybe you don't have a lot, but you know you got strong masculinity. You stay right there. We are special, black man. Young, elder. We are special. We the best of the business. Yes, we are. We are the best of the business around the world. Remember that. We the best of the business. That's enough for me. You want to donate? Cash App, capital JT 53000. PayPal, capital JT BLACK 53. Want to donate? That'd be great. Appreciate it. Let's keep on fighting, y'all. Let's keep on fighting. Oh yeah, Miss Rose, thank you for making me a stronger person too. Thank you very much, despite that you hate young black boys. And I want to thank you so much too that you even make it harder for you. Make it harder for your grandson. Yep, yep. So on behalf of my channel, Down the Ready Darkness, yours truly, the only really one, the number one grinder, Chef JT, not just chef in the kitchen. Let's be there for each other, man. At these trying times, man. Let's be there. But I said to myself, Miss Rose ain't going to defeat me. Get all that. I know my worth is. I want to thank y'all so much. I might come back late tonight. I don't know. I might talk to y'all late tonight. I don't know. It depends how I feel. But on behalf of my channel, Already Dark, because y'all treat already one of the #1 grinder, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen. I'll be chefing up information. Let's limit these stereotypes that this mainstream media has thrown on us. Peace. This one is Ghost. Be safe out there. Travel. All right? Travel. Share this. Pass this on. Ghost.